Hey, how are you? So if you are new to growing a business on social media, are you seeing all over every platform, all the things that people are telling you that you need to be successful in this year? I am seeing ads for you need a social media coach, you need a mindset coach, you need someone to help you generate leads. Maybe you need to buy this course to help you with your closing skills or with prospecting, all these things. And yes, all these things are good. However, I believe there's one thing that you need the most to be successful as we're entering this new year. And that is the type of mindset you have. Okay. So my name's Nicole. If we've never met, I'm a registered dietitian turned entrepreneur. And now I'm growing a business with The Mental Wellness Company. And I help new social sellers grow their influence from scratch. So I believe the number one thing you need to be successful in this new year is what mindset do you have? And there's two types of mindset. There's a fixed mindset and there's a growth mindset. So we're going to talk about both. And then I'm going to give you some questions to help you kind of self-evaluate and see where you are. Okay. So a fixed mindset has the deep-seated belief that no matter what you do, nothing's going to change. Your finances can't change, your relationships can't change, your health can't change, your business can't change, okay? We don't want to stay in a fixed mindset. The other mindset is a growth mindset. And this is when you have the deep-seated belief that, you know what, if I put in some work, I'll learn some new skills, maybe I do some new things differently, I gain some more information, that my finances can change, my health can change, my relationships can improve, things can get better. So I want to give you some questions to ask yourself to kind of see where you are, because I think most of the time we vacillate. We go from maybe we're in a fixed mindset now, but then we realize that and we move over to a growth, and then we kind of go back to the fix. So we always want to be self-evaluating so that we're always moving towards that growth mindset. Okay, so the number one question you can ask yourself is, how do you respond to challenges? Let's say you're growing a network marketing business and your leader, throws out a challenge, whether that's a story challenge, going live challenge, whatever it is. Do you push back and you're like, oh, no, I don't want to do that. Okay. If you're always pulling back from challenges and not stepping into that, you probably have a fixed mindset. Number two is, how do you see your efforts? Do you sometimes tell yourself, well, you know what, no matter what I do, no matter how much activity I have, it's not going to change anything. My efforts are fruitless. If you find yourself saying this, you're in a fixed mindset, okay? Number three, the third question is, how do you respond to useful feedback? If your upline or your leader comes to you, or even a sideline, and says, you know what, maybe you could do this a little different, or maybe you could just tweak this. Do you get all defensive and kind of push back and get all angry? If that's the way you respond, you're probably in a fixed mindset. And then the last question you want to ask yourself is, how do you respond to other success? If other people maybe are going up the ranks quicker than you, or making creating more income than you, or do you sit back and you say, well, why isn't it me? Why is it not my turn? How are they winning? You know what? If you're asking all those questions and you're kind of getting resentful, you're probably in a fixed mindset. Okay. But now let's move to the growth mindset. I'm going to ask you some questions about that. And if you answer positively to these answers, kudos to you. You're probably in the right headspace. Okay. And the great thing is we can always move over to the growth mindset. Because like I said earlier, a lot of times we vacillate. We kind of go back and forth. Okay. So number one, do you embrace challenges? When your leader says, you know what, we're going to do a story challenge, a go live challenge, you embrace it and you run for it with all that you can. And really not so much sometimes to win the prize, as good as that is, but just to improve your skills and just for you to get better. Okay. So are you embracing the challenges? Number two is, do you persist in the face of setbacks? Do you have the mindset of, you know what, this is the way life is. Even if I have some setbacks, a customer maybe stops buying from me, someone on my team maybe decides to quit or go to another company. These are things that life happens. But if you have the right mindset, you're going to persist in the face of these setbacks, and you just know eventually, if I keep doing these things, I'm going to hit that income goal. I'm going to reach that rank that I'm going for you. Okay, so think about how you face setbacks. Okay, the next question is, do you believe that if you keep putting in the work, learning new skills on closing, prospecting, social media skills, attraction marketing skills, you just know that you know, if you keep doing this, eventually you're going to hit your goal, whatever that is for you, an income or a different rank goal, whatever that is. Okay, so ask yourself that. Next is, how do you respond to feedback? If you welcome feedback and you take it with open heart, open mind, and you say, you know what, that's great, thank you for that feedback, that helps me to learn it better, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna implement that right away. If you respond positively to feedback like that, you're in a growth mindset. Okay, and then the last thing is when someone's succeeding, if you are responding, I am so excited for them, I am learning from them, I'm inspired by them, what can I learn from them? I want to grow from watching somebody else succeed. If you are responding that way, you are in a growth mindset, and kudos to you. So I wanted you to take these questions, maybe put them somewhere in your office or wherever you work, and just periodically ask yourself these questions and see if you're in a fixed mindset or a growth mindset. And the great thing is we can always move from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. So if this brought value to you, drop me value in the comments here and follow me for more tips on growing your influence from scratch.